against the Freya.
Yeah.
I guess you just have
the
to
Yeet
micro your
and
way.
the Harley.
Yeah, you just gotta micro your way through it.
Okay, if they're that confident, sure. They don't need an XP laner, so it's up against the Sora. Usually it's the Phobias or the Valen, both are banned out. So Nino has to get really creative.
Oh man. Just
Just-
a front line though, surely some kind of front line to scout out. Because otherwise the glue is just gonna be the main guy in the front.
I think Gatot is an okay answer.
Gatot
here.
or Khalid.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
Alec on a glue is pretty nutty.
On a Grok?
No, yeah, I'm gonna Grok. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I like the Uranus to a degree. Not a lot of shred right now, except for the Claude. It's not the same kind of threat that other marksmen can do towards the Uranus. So Nino might have a lot of impact in the game, especially in the vision contest department. Final pick for Evos though.
I hope RQ learns from this though. You don't pick the Uranus first, you pick it last.
Okay.
Leo Mord it is, by the way.
Yeah,
So
I like the
blue.
Leomord. I expected the Leomord. I did not expect the Claude, but I think now it's like a...
Debut of a long-awaited legend coming in for the White Tigers. It is Evos versus Alter Ego.
Let's see it in Latadon, the legend. What can he bring to the table? Can he raise the bar for Evos?
Now in the mid lane, the Grok and Yve will have a great time clearing against Atsushin Blue, by all means. It depends though, the junglers definitely have a lot to say in this game. And from the looks of it, Altrigo might be playing around the Harley on Ray, which puts a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Looking at the emblems by Bayou though. Oh, weapon mastery for Arfi.
Yep.
Banking all on the items. And for a few, he recognizes the threat, goes for tenacity. Also with the agility though, needs to be fast but also survivable.
So far, nothing much happening just yet. The Ray is going to be securing that Lethal Wonder quite quickly, as usual with the Harley.
Classic Hijime though, pull yourself together.
Yeah, I was about to say. Wants to make the crazy plays happen, wants to be aggressive or defensive. But
Look at
again,
this. He was really definitely not shying away from just putting the pressure in the mid lane, and as you should when you have a Jushin. Talent prediction though by Gope, it looks like all in accordance to Evos winning. Alter Ego fans, Alter champs ain't gonna like this.
I didn't expect all of us to go.
Same.
I thought one of y'all would go all three. Go, wow. Dang.
what happened?
That's why though. I think it's mainly because they don't pick the Freya. Look at how good he is on Freya. Look at Airline, he's struggling already.
Yeah, but Evos is definitely playing the long game with Airline. It's not gonna be doing anything. Even in the first two objectives, we'll see if that's gonna pay off for Evos, as they do have a capable mid lane combo here with Jushin and also Glue.
I want to see how they position for the 5v5 team fights on the neutral objectives. And right now, Nino has some pressure here with a sustained advantage over Luke. But remember, Luke used to be the carry playmaker, so the Sora is a great fit for his style if he can deliver on it.
Ray already dragging the turtle back to his place. He taking a few shots, and Luke is trying to catch up to the team fight.
He's not level 4 though. Consecration already popped by Nino. Artemis come down by Hijime. Phew.
Wow.
Holding on to Crimson Beacon. Doing a good job. Luke goes for the Thunder Form all the way alone. Has to flicker back. Arfi hitting him away now. Albert pops in the Steed, and Alter Ego seem to be back. This is what we saw from them in M7.
Now, at the very least, look at Airline bottom lane. He's having a good time just plating, but Arfi's gonna be back. Alter Ego, are they gonna be winning economically? Evos right now is leading 500. Look at this. The swing. Is that a win for Evos?
In a way, I think it is. Because they were playing so efficiently and there was no rotation from Erlan. Although I like the fact that Altrigo, they used the real world manipulation so early, and then that kind of baited out Evos' reactions, especially with Luke using the ultimate. Forced them back, and
Yeah. Big tectonic charge. Few able to pick up Hijime. Valkyrie's the second coming down now. Albert has the Steed. Few has Crimson Beacon. Will be able to get back. And that's it. It's a 1-for-0 trade for Alter Ego.
It's almost unfair. It is unfair for Alter Ego if they have the Freya, and the early game potential. This is just perfect hero for Alter Ego's gameplay.
they can still push the tempo here. They have Nino, again, to investigate and go into the dangerous zones. Because as of right now, until later on in the game, there's not a lot of things that Evos can do to really threaten a Uranus. Although it is a Uranus on a flicker, so there's some vulnerability right there.
Oh, wow.
Folks, by the way, Albert is winning one level against Ray despite him losing in the total. Amazing so far, the pathing.
Yeah. And that's something quite rare for a Leomord, dude. If you don't win out the first turtle, usually it gets pretty tough for you to farm up, especially against a Harley.
Might be a sign that Evos is on track according to their own game plan. Although again, this gold lane has been so passive because of course Erlan understands the danger when you're laning against someone like Arfi on his signature Freya. So for now, it's still it's a slow game until the neutral objective, and from there it's the mind games, right? Who can bait out more resources first? Because once those big resources are down, you can't really contest ground anymore.
It's interesting, despite that, Evos wants to pull this game towards the later part of the game when Erlan is having their items. But I can't really rule out Alter Ego is actually dominating the game with Arfi's late game potential.
Yeah.
He is just that different on this hero.
It's literally the pick that almost won them a world championship, dude. So, again, I love that they're just leading towards it now. They're like, okay, you know what? Maybe we are Freya merchants. It's fine.
As long as you win, as long as you get the jump done.
Yeah, whatever works, man, in the competitive scene. But now, Alter Ego finally getting the gold lead back. Look at Nino, man. He's basically getting ignored for the most part because Evos know they can't really do much without really committing.
It is.
They can't poke him, too. Look, Nino's completely fine. Key is taking a lot of damage on the other side, though. Look at that.
Ooh.
A quarter of HP. Few gonna be zoned away as well by Hijime, but Luke jumps in over on Hijime. Has the flicker still. Luke's gonna go to the air. Flicker in. Hijime taken out by Luke. Few with the Crimson Beacon. Nino coming in as well with the Helmet of Deadly Magic, but he turns it around now. And it's gonna be RP who jumps in. Blazing Duet from Erlan. He even jumps in with a BMI. Nino shredded down. Albert trying to look for the last bit of damage. Evos winning the fight.
Yeah, sometimes it bites you in the back. The fact that Hijime is always not gun shy with the RWM rushing. Was that too soon? Was he too aggressive?
I don't think it was too aggressive. I think they're not respecting the fact that this Sora is an assassin, bro. Especially in these early levels, he can one-shot all kinds of backlines. So Alter Ego needed someone to really help Hijime out. Or he needs to stay away from Luke as far as possible.
No, this is Evos' game from now on. Like, they're having their way with Alter Ego. 1.38 gold base. And Luke.
And they dive him.
Whoa.
The Luke turns it around on Arfi, goes to the air. Almost gets the kill on Arfi, but Ray's Deadly Magic is enough to take him out.
On the other side, though, Erlan is not going to be stopped to take that turret, but at least Alter Ego will have a retaliation unless Albert can defend this one, and he should be able to.
And pops the ultimate, brings in the steed. But man, that's some threat coming in from Alter Ego, man. But Luke almost turned it around. You gotta respect the early game of the Sora, and that's probably why Alter Ego set multiple members to try and deal with that one player.
Wow, you're not liking that gold lead there from Albert.
Wow.
It's just a pure cab. In 7 minutes, he covered 1.3k differential against a Harley. Damn.
Definitely not good. Alter Ego, again, they need... Considering that Hijime is really being pressured, always at the risk of getting one shot, Arfi is always being avoided, rightfully so. Ray has to do a lot more damage, and he's behind in gold right now.
Oh,
wow.
Knocked up. No purifying. He was going to go for the Lancer player, able to pick him up and the shred. We didn't expect it to be here, but they have it.
I am pleasantly surprised by Evos' calculation.
Yes.
That takes a lot of conviction to be able to know that you can burst a Uranus this early in the game.
They didn't use a lot of ultimates to do so, though, and there was no reaction from Alter Ego. That could be something that they might notice to try and use in the next fight. Use Nino to bait out almost, 2 or 3 ultimates. Because if Luke didn't ulti right there, they wouldn't have picked up Nino. But if they use it for the Uranus, they can't use it for the Yi. That could be the trade-off.
And I like that, right? The fact that Uranus is going to be the target means that the more time that Nino is getting taken down, it's not going to be anything happening here. EPU knows. The more Nino is less tanky. So now he's always available for the target for Evos, especially with Erlan just snowballing.
Just a split push angle right here, but look at Evos.
Yeah, Alec might have to go for the tech charge defensively. He will be able to, but he's going to be mounted on by Key. Taken out as well. Big ults though, 3 of those ults baited out. Evos.
Literally the same thing. They're going with the same MO. Just burst the front line, even though you don't have a threat yet.
Luke again jumps over on Hijime, goes to the air and takes him out. Flickers to safety. Deadly Magic coming down with the regen. Saves him. Albert gets the steed. Now onto Nino he goes, charging him through. Airline is playing in the back line, now has the golden staff. 3K gold lead to Evos. Can RP turn things around?
That's a streamer, by the way.
That is a streamer, by the way.
As you can see, the same problem persists, man. Hijime has no presence in the game whatsoever.
Wow.
He needs to try and get something to survive the initial burst because Luke has a ton of damage and he's using it so well right now. If they can distract him or avoid the damage somehow with something like a winner crown, you know, just saying as possibilities, ooh, they might come out on top here, but until they do so, Hijime will not be able to do much. That's a glowing one on Key.
Yo. Okay, they don't know Ray's there. Never mind.
I mean, he's... Oh, that DOT is nasty with the Curse helmet as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's probably why Nino was able to get bursted, and also Alec as well.
It's also the backline denial, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Luke with 2. Knocking him up. Lantern Flare on him. Defensive tech charge. Nino is down. Gunned down by Airline. RP trying to go for the split push up top. Holy Shield gets rid of the Lord of the mid lane, but they have another wave. A wave built up in the bottom lane as well. Airline can still go for the hits. Alex there. Deadly Magic, but it's only onto Key.
That is too early. That is too early. They broke down the Holy Shield in 10 minutes, Arashi. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, he's good.
He's so surprisingly tanky for building just HP damage items, honestly. Look at this. Evo's respecting it, but Luke gets caught.
Luke's pretty good. I don't think Luke's killable in this position.
Yes, it has the ultimate there too.
What?
Mobile Legends Adventure.
Oh.
Anytime, anywhere.
What's that?
That is the adventure game. So if you want to play some adventure games while watching MPL maybe, or while you're waiting, could be a good alternative to Magic Chess.
Yeah. If you're feeling adventurous, Arashi.
Yeah. Sometimes you want to get a look at the lore, more of a story-based thing, but if that's
love
more
the
your
lore.
thing, go for it, man.
You love the what?
I love the lore.
Okay. Dang.
So far, the only real moments where Ultrigo seems to have some control is that split push. No one wants to deal with RF 1v1, and that's something that Ultrigo really need to try and use. But every time he shows, Evos immediately have a reaction. They have a trade-off. They invade, they try and get information, or even try and get a catch.
Yeah. It's a great job by Evos establishing that Alec and Nino is always on the table, man. And that way, Alec and Nino, they're not brave enough to check the bushes as aggressive as they want. Look at this. Ijume just poking away.
Oh, okay, it's a steal in time though. Might turn things around. Tech charge on the 2. Oh, he gonna be bursted down there, but Alec falls so quickly as well. Airline, 3-man Art of Thievery. And that's it. Just the roamers.
Any trade is benefiting the losing team, especially an equal trade.
Ooh.
So I guess that's a small win for Alter Ego, but there's still a mountain to climb.
And whenever Key is off the table, that means that, you know, Luke and Albert has to face check, and that opens them up to the damage, poke damage coming in from Hijime.
Wow.
Look at Albert, whoa!
Baits out the flicker. Now that's good info. Meanwhile, Arfi. Oh no, he's all alone. Crimson Beacon coming down. View has the flicker, flickers in, throws him back to Airland. Arfi on the Freya's down. Luke jumps in, knows there's no flicker on Hijime. Gets caught with Deadly Magic, but he's able to flicker out to safety. Evos are playing such a good game of Mobile Legends.
It is unbelievably clean. Cleaner than I expected. And it's not really few who's the one moving the needle. It's mostly just Evos overall knowing what to do.
That's a lot of damage.
Man,
And
this
that
team
can
is different.
That can happen at any point in time, man. They can just go all in and burst you down. The fact that Evos are getting all of their own win conditions, they're getting space for Airland to farm, they're allowing Key to stack in the backline, do damage, they're allowing space for Albert to dash towards the vulnerable members of Ultrigo. They're getting their win conditions and they're denying Ultrigo theirs completely. I mean, dude, again, Hijime has not been relevant in the game whatsoever.
That's my boy Airline, man.
Yeah. And so far he hasn't been the one who's shining, right? He's still waiting for his moment. I don't think there's a single blazing duet that we've seen that's impactful, or have we seen a single blazing duet overall?
We've seen one very, very early on.
One, yeah. Oh man, Nino, force pop concentration early. The wall's already placed down, but Key's doing a good job zoning with Luke. They crack open a base turret in the mid lane. Phantom Steed now coming down. Arfi and Ray looking for the back, but I don't think that'll happen. Airline on the turret. Ray's looking for the play. Oh my, they're bursting Nino! Stomped to the ground. That's a mount from Key. A defensive tech charge from Alec just to get back to safety. Oh, to be caught has the Crimson Beacon, and now Ray, he jumped back, but where is he jumping back to? Albert's right there, View, Winter Crown, Fu, baits out Ray. Evos are looking for the pounce to end game one.
View with some magic in front of the Magician. And now Evos has all the time in the world, all the space in the world to do this one. No 2 inhibitor turrets in the bottom and in the middle. Only one left in the top. Wow.
Nino's back up, so Evos respected. The 9k gold lead. And there's nothing that Altrico can do to pressure Evos to make a mistake, to make a move that they do not want themselves. Look at that, it's Stephen H.
That's my goat, my scapegoat. XBTR, by the way. Stephen H.
I thought he's the BTR analyst.
What?
What?
What do you mean?
He kind of look the same with hair.
Oh, you're right. Actually, I see the resemblance now. When you mention it.
Doppelgangers everywhere, man.
Oh, realize.
Stephen H, don't act cute though, you know? You're my
Yeah,
goat and all, but like, what is that? What is that? You're doing too much, man. I can hate him, he's my goat.
What
okay?
is he doing?
We're gonna call him out immediately.
But
Hey, we keeps it real, man.
yeah, at least he must knows what they're doing right now, though. Hijuma is actually bringing that
There you go.
crown. So more safety, especially when Albert is the one, you know, going at him most of the time. But I don't know if that's enough to buy time for the whole team to peel.
Honestly, against Albert, I think he can kite back with the speed boost and the slows. It's Luke that is a problem so far.
4K gold lead, dude, Albert.
Oh man, the Winter Crown is great, but is it too late right now? Altrico are gonna have to make a desperate play right here, but Evos are ready for it.
Whoa,
Whoa!
whoa, whoa!
That's some damage.
He is a thief, he's stealing HP bars.
This is some peculiar positioning from RP, but is it gonna work? I don't think so.
I don't really think so. That's just gonna be a free lord. Alex gonna be mounted on, locked out. He can't even use the tech charge. That was Luke in the back going for Ijume with a crown used. But now it's easy for Luke to finish him off. Nino is gonna be caught by the lantern flare of you, thrown back into the midst of the Tigers. Ray, there's no way you cut that.
They are brawling the jungle in front of the king of the jungle. White Tigers, 10k gold lead in 16 minutes. They're gonna end it right here, right now.
Luke pulls him back. Arfi cannot do anything on the Freya. Evos take a 10,000 gold lead victory.